nice night. You coming out? Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Lucas and this is my best friend Layla. And we're gonna be spending the night in some abandoned building remains. If you've been following along and watching the videos, last week we came out here to this same area and did some hot tenting in the rain. That was super fun. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. While we were there, I was doing some investigating and we found the foundation of an old cabin that used to be out here. So some rich dude used to own this land and there was all sorts of stuff going on out here. There was cabins, 2 lodges, and then there was a cabin on an island. But at some point, I think it was in like the 70s, the land was no longer in use and it was donated to the National Forest, and everything was leveled to try and return things to a more natural state. But the foundations of the buildings are still there, and out on that island there's some remains of like an old dock that used to be out there, and it looked like it was a really beautiful area for whoever owned it, their little own getaway. We're gonna see what we can come up with for a shelter in that old basement foundation, whether we actually stay down inside of it or just around it, but we're gonna use it somehow. It is a beautiful, crisp fall morning, afternoon. It's about 40, mid 40s. I think it's a high of 50 today, so it's gonna warm up pretty decent. I brought a fishing pole with me. We're gonna find out if there's any fish in this lake. I kind of have my doubts about that, but you don't know until you try. And all I've brought with me is a tarp, and we're gonna try and rig that up in a way to keep the frost off us, because it's a low of 34, I think, so pretty near freezing. It's going to be a brisk morning. It should be a fun one. I'm excited, a little bit nervous. I don't know what I'm nervous about. It's not like we're going to die out here, but worst case scenario, it's a mildly uncomfortable night's sleep. But I got plenty of warmth for Layla. I think I got enough for myself, and we should be just fine. So just hang out for a bit, get good and cozy, and enjoy the time out here in nature with me and Layla. Dang dog thinks it's swimming weather. He's zooming. He's zooming. She's zooming. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Always gets the zoomies when they get wet. If anybody's wondering about Layla, she's an English Shepherd. She's currently 8 years old. She'll be 9 in December. So she's getting to be an old girl. She ain't really slowing down too much yet, but she's getting up there. She still loves to come on these adventures. As soon as she saw me loading up this bag last night, she was getting excited, and then when I threw it on my back this morning, she just started freaking out. She loves to come do this stuff. How you holding up, Layla? Dang, partridge just kicked up. It scared me. Oh, there goes another one. Layla's not a big fan of getting mud on her little tootsies. She don't like it. It's pretty swampy through part of this area, but I think we're out of it. Need her good and dry before the night comes, because it's gonna get cold. Oh, there went a piece right there. Jim Dandy Hillbilly Deluxe. It's kind of tough. It's got a bit more of a homemade kind of feel to it. It's pretty good. She's pretty. Good girl. Look at them stinky little paws. Look at them stinky little feet, Layla. We're almost there. We're almost there. Now we're just working our way down to the lake. We're here. I'm curious to further inspect this foundation. My worry was that I thought I saw an underground creepy cellar or room looking thing, which, all creepiness aside, my concern is that that's probably just a breeding ground for mice out here if they got an underground room to take shelter in, but here we are. We're going to throw the pack down and do some investigating. Well, Layla's not going to be able to get in and out of here very easy. It's a drop off. Layla, back up. Oh yeah, that's an underground room, all right. That's not creepy at all. We got winds coming off the lake, but my thought was that if I could get down in here for a shelter, that it would keep the wind off us. Layla, what are you doing? Back up. You're freaking me out. Come here. Okay. You watch your step. I wanted to have a fire right here in this corner, but figuring out where I'm going to put this tarp. Okay, I think I got it. We can put the tarp right here off this wall, like a lean-to, right in here, and it'll be sloped this way so that we can come through the door right in under our tarp, and then we can have us a little fire right in this corner. What is your deal, huh? You sad we're not hiking no more? But yeah, I bet there's a lot of mice. Oh, I mean, we got something going on there. This is that's, I don't love that. That pile of insulation is probably home to who knows how many mice. Not a huge fan of that at all. But this should work out pretty good. That actually might come in handy for rigging my tarp up to it. Thing's pretty heavy. Got plenty of bricks and rubble around to tie off to if I can't get stakes in the ground. This actually might work out pretty good. Aside from the fact that there is a mouse colony likely right next door. I got food for the morning. I'm not worried about my dinner or nothing. That's all gonna get ate up in time, but I got some hickory smoked bacon, and I'm sure they're already smelling that. Once I go to bed for the night, they will find it and they will eat it. I'm thinking that sewer pipe is going to be heavy enough to anchor the top of this thing, and then right here should be able to get the corner of the tarp right over this nut that's on there, and that ain't gonna go nowhere. This is coming together quite nicely. Layla, this is home. You gotta quit whining. This is home for the night. You ain't going nowhere. Yeah, look at that. Reposition that because I don't want it to, the way it was before, it might have rolled off and knocked me out in the middle of the night. That'd have been the end of me. Bring her up that way and that's pretty good. My concern is if I'm having a fire in that corner and there's wind hitting it, it's just going to swirl it right through my tarp. But you just don't know until you find out. And if it is a problem, I'll just let the fire go out because I don't think it's going to be that cold anyways. I'm going to go see what I can find for a bigger rock to hold this corner down. I got one little brick. Something a little bigger would probably do better. Show them how you did that. Let's go. Come on, let's go. You did it a second ago. You gotta get a running start. Come on, let's go. Yeah, get a running start. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, Layla. You's an old girl, but you still strong. I got out of here to go get my tarp a second ago, and I thought she was going to be stuck down in there, and she just popped right out behind me. Oh yeah, the other thing is we're here with plenty of daylight left. I mean, I still got to go get some firewood, but there's a whole pile of down trees right here. Look at all that. Things are just going so well. Oh, and look at this. There's our other anchor. All right. This is gonna be fun. What are you eating? Stop eating that stuff. You're gonna puke like you did last time. Okay. Layla, stop eating poop. Please. Okay. So now, I'm gonna go up top and find something to attach this to just to give us a little more headroom. So we got our tarp mostly in place. I just need a little bit of support off the center of it to make some headroom. And once again, we got a perfect little piece of the foundation poking out to tie off to. Layla, you're gonna throw up again. You gotta stop that. Okay. Please, don't eat no more grass. You're gonna puke in the night. We've already been through this. Not even a week ago. Looks pretty good to me. Should probably get going on some firewood. Get that all ready. And then we're gonna take this little canoe out and do some fishing. It's pretty late in the year and a little bit cold for fishing, but I'm just curious. You just tinker, Lila. I'm actually really impressed with how well this came together. I just didn't really know what to expect, but it's exactly how I imagined it. So here's the entryway, the front door, if you will. And yeah, you just pop into a nice little sheltered region. We're gonna lay some sleeping bags right here. I think it's good to go. That ought to do. What do you think, Layla? Gonna make a good home? Well, it's gonna have to. I'm glad I brought a ground sheet to put down, because it's pretty disgusting in there. All right, let's go, Layla. Come on, let's go. She makes me so proud. She's a strong girl, Layla. You know, sometimes she struggles to get up on my bed, and I'm just waiting for the day where she can't do it anymore. I got a pretty tall bed. It's not as tall as that, but the reason she struggles is because she'll be asleep. She sleeps beside my bed, and she'll hear me open up a snack, and she gets up with her tired little muscles, and she doesn't get a running start. She sits right there, right at the edge of the bed, real close, and she kind of struggles to get up. If she gets a running start, it's no problem, but when she's half asleep and doesn't get a running start, she's barely getting up there these days. Layla, excuse me. wood's a little punky. It might be kind of moist. I'll look around at what else is out here. This looks pretty good. You chasing chippies, Layla? Oh yeah. You can hear it. The sound of good firewood. It might be the only truly solid piece of firewood we got. This here alone will be enough to get a nice coal bed to cook our dinner on. Really? What are you doing? You need to back up. This might be the comfiest spot I've ever processed firewood. I got a perfect spot to wedge it. I got a spot to sit. Some pretty good wood. Found me a nice sturdy base to split my wood here and not worry about putting more dents in my axe like I did last time. Ow! God, what the? Oh, God, that hurt. Why? One of those same things that's sticking out of the foundation. Ah, it's sticking right out of the ground here. And I just, oh God, that hurt. Hear that? Yeah. It's one of them bolts right in the knee. through. Well, that thing's filtering pretty slow. Should have back flushed it. It's 3:15. Feels like it's getting dark, but should have a solid few hours of daylight left. All right, time to launch this battleship. We're hopping. Good girl. No, stay. Stay. Layla, stay. Stay right there. Yeah, we're going canoeing. Stay, Layla. You gotta be careful pushing with this paddle. Please sit, Layla. Yeah, right there. Right in the middle. That's perfect. Oh. I haven't paddled a two-seater canoe with her in here. Thing spins on a dime with my weight in the back. Oh yeah. Get out in that sun. Oh, this is so cool. I don't know. Something about just finding an old beat up canoe out in the middle of nowhere that somebody left for everybody's enjoyment. Man, that sun feels nice. Oh yeah. Look at you. So right over here to our left on this island, there used to be like a little boathouse or a cabin or something. Now it's just a pile of rubble, just like all the other structures that used to be out here. Oh, that sun. It was starting to feel like it was getting dark really soon because the spot where I'm setting up camp, I'm just kind of on a hillside and tucked back in the trees, but now that I'm out here, it sure is daytime still. Oh man, this is just too cool. Yeah, over here there's this is where like they would have had a dock or a little boat slip or whatever that they could park their boats at, right over here. Layla, hey, what are you doing? No escaping. No escaping. Layla, you got way too much room for activities in this boat. It's just hard to imagine there's no fish in here, but I don't know. I was just did all the research I could online because this is definitely an area that people frequent. Ooh, hang on. No, this is weeds. Dang it, it's a stick. But yeah, all the research I did, there wasn't nobody talking about fishing out here. And I want to come back next year because there's Oh, there's some big old swans over here. There's a family of swans. That'll get Layla good and worked up. Why don't you have a seat, Layla? Yeah, it's a good girl. It's a good girl, Layla. I honestly don't even care if I catch fish, just being out here in a random canoe in the sunshine on a cool day. It's really doing it for me. Fish would be cool, but I really had low expectations. When you can't find anything about a lake having fish in there online, I mean, if someone's caught a fish, you'll usually read about it somewhere, but you'd think if some rich dude owned this place, he'd have paid to have some fish thrown in here. Well, they don't seem too fond of me. That's pretty cool though. I'm leaving, jeez. They won't stop honking at me. I was trying to not get too close to them, and then the wind, honestly, started blowing me right at them. Oh, you're fine. They got a couple babies. I don't think they like me. They don't like me cruising around on their turf. Ooh, hang on a minute. That was a fish. That was a fish. Dude, this thing is a kite in the wind. Oh my god. Hang on now. Come on. Jeez, Layla, that scared me. She just pooted. You pootin', Layla? You tooted. She rarely farts. Man, was that a fish? Now I'm questioning everything. It felt very fishy. You know what? It might have just been grass and weeds. You having fun, Layla? Yeah, you having fun. I'm gonna paddle up over here and see how far back there's a little channel back over here. Probably go take a quick peek and then head back to camp and take a load off for a minute. Haven't had much time to just sit and relax. But I would like to come back and I think there's 2 or maybe 3 other lakes. I'm pretty sure they're that way. But it would be cool to get out here and check those ones out too. It gets to be a pretty long hike. It's 3.5 miles to get to where I am now, and it's probably another equal amount to get to the next one, or the one after that. So you'd have to do a multi-day trip if you want to see everything. Oh, it's a good girl, Layla. There's a good puppy. You feel nice and toasty in the sun. Use a warm little sunshine puppers. So when I was reading online about this place, there was talk about a building called the Fortress, and it was on top of a rock outcrop. And I had found this blog where somebody came out here and hiked around, and they were looking for it, and I think they had a hard time finding it. They did end up finding it, and when they found it in their blog, they had some pictures, and they said it looked like somebody had lit a campfire and had caught it on fire. But what it was there was a lightning strike, and it had caught on fire, and the Forest Service monitored it, and it went out on its own. I don't know why it was called the Fortress. I think that was what they were calling it. Looks like it was right up on that rock outcrop. I can tell there was a fire up there. I don't really see the remains of the building, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Maybe we'll just paddle up a little closer. What else are we gonna do? Ain't no fish in here. I really like this. This tastes just like when I make my own in my dehydrator. What it is when I make my own, I use a lot of soy sauce. And it's got that salty kind of soy flavor going. Tastes just like it. I didn't even chew it. I just swallowed that like a pill. I'm not 100% sure that that's it, but the way it was described with the big rock outcrop and the fact that there was a fire, which you can tell that there was a fire up there at one point because of them bare naked trees. That's got to be it. It's pretty interesting that the fire just kind of burned up there and didn't spread too far. Couldn't imagine just owning all this land and having my own little piece of paradise. Are you getting hungry? Yeah? You getting hungry? You a hungry girl? Look at your pretty brown eyes in the sun. Alright. I've had my fun. That was a pretty cool paddle. And an old beat up tin canoe. Let's go back to camp, Layla. We're going back to camp. We're gonna give you dinner. Are you hungry, huh? I'm gonna back this thing in, Layla. Okay. Whew. Well, I don't think the fishing's any good, but it's a pretty lake. Watch out, Layla. Watch out. See if my water is done trickling ever so slowly. I mean, this thing is straight up clogged. It's basically not flowing at all. I think we got the water flowing. I might have had a kink in the hose. I don't know. Seems to be going now. I might start a fire. I'm definitely a little worried about half the wood that I got. It looks punky and kind of moist. I might have to go just see what we can come up with just to be safe. It's definitely getting chilly. My hands are cold. I got some thermal undies I'm gonna have to throw on here in a minute. Test the firewood that you find, is give it a knock. If it's good seasoned wood, it'll have a knock to it. You don't want anything that sounds muffled. That means it's soft and punky. I shouldn't even have wasted my time messing with them punky ones, because not only do they not burn well, the bigger issue is that they soak up water. And it's been wet and rainy for a while out here. That's better. It's still got some rot down here near the base, but the upper end of it's probably pretty nice. Don't worry, I'm okay. Oh my God. That's embarrassing. See that? That's some pretty good wood. That's what got me earlier. Just put the full weight of my body down onto my knee, right on that thing. Phew. That hurt so bad. There's another one right here. Oh, this is the stuff right here. This is nice. That's a pretty good wood pile. I don't think I got to worry about running out. pretty wore out now. It's gonna be getting dark soon. Oh, there's one, Layla. That one's yours. She's looking at me like she just wants some food. She's hungry. I gotta say, this is a pretty nice little fort. Shelter, if you will. Where's Layla's? We'll get hers out. There's your sleeping bag, Layla. There, look at that. Oh, that's nice. I got me a treat for myself as well. I brought some hot cocoa. So that's going to be a nice little treat. But Layla is waiting so patiently for her dinner. Want some water? It is starting to get dark. It's 6:45. I'm gonna make a little bit of cocoa before my dinner. Looks thick. Let's see what kind of temp we're working with. I don't exactly want to burn my lips off. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a wet piece of meat. It's some wet meat, Layla. Smush it in. Alright. The meat is prepped. Get them ends cut off. I'm just waiting for a dang skunk or something, or some other god-awful critter to come out of that dang den over there. be just fine. Shaw. Let's get this closer. I feel like the critters are about to start lurking. There we go. I think what I might try to do is set the grate directly on the coals. And then lift it up and cook it in directly. Let's see what that does. Yeah. There we go. That's gonna sear. Oh yeah. That ain't looking too bad there. It's getting there. Oh yes. Look at that. Oh. Oh baby. Oh baby. Okay. Okay, oh god. We gotta get that off there. I think I'm just gonna call this good because I'm starving. We're gonna plop that on there. Looking good. Plop that. Oh, no, Layla, that's not for you. Let's see how she's looking. That's a little well done, but I mean, I don't know if you can see. It's got some pink. Oh yeah. Oh. For being done over a campfire, that's an easy 9 out of 10. Layla, yours is coming, just wait. don't want you to poop the bed. This is so good. That's really all I got to say. I wish you could experience what my mouth is experiencing right now. I'm gonna finish this up. I got a whole ordeal to take care of. I'm just gonna hang out by the fire for a little bit because I chopped up all this wood. I'm gonna burn it all before I go to bed. I'll probably be up hanging out till about 11. Like I said, I don't want to go to bed too early because I'm gonna wake up when it's freezing, and that's not what I want. Here you go, Layla. There's a nice little stinky, little piece of fat for you. I'm gonna get this puppy ripping now. Oh, man, this has been really fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have. This is the first time I've ever come up with a unique idea and just everything came together perfectly. This is exactly what I imagined. This has been a great little spot. Food came out perfect. The tarp setup came out perfect. This has been a good one. Isn't that right, Layla? You sleepy girl. We got this nice toasty fire, huh, Layla? Where are you going? You get in your bed? Right here. Right there. Get up there. Yeah, get up there. There you go. Yeah. Is that nice, Layla? I got this little down liner that I'm going to put on top of Layla along with her. She's got a 40-degree bag. And then I'm going to put that little liner on her as well. Ooh, it's getting cozy in here, Amanda. It's getting cozy. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Look at that, Layla. Feels like we're in a dungeon. There we go. We got the bed made up. What a precious little angel sleeping. It's okay, Layla. You lay down. I think I'm about to throw these here thermal undies on. Oh, it's still pretty early. Layla's just sawing logs over there. You know, something about a human snoring makes me want to just knock him in the head, but my dog's snoring, it's the best sound in the world when I'm sleeping or trying to sleep. Laying in bed at night and I can hear her snoring underneath my bed. Kind of regretting not having brought my other camera because it's a pretty crisp, clear night. I just love this spot. I am so thrilled with how this turned out. Very cozy. It's kind of got some dirty cellar vibes, but it's a cozy little dirty cellar. It's our little dirty cellar. Yeah, hop up there, girl. You're in this wet. There you go. You kept it nice and warm for me. Okay. There you go. You got you bundled up. You got your butt right on me. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Good night, Lila. Good night. I'm ready for bed, so I'll catch you guys in the morning. Lay down, Layla. It's bedtime. What time is it? It's like 5:10. It's pretty chilly. I've been up since probably 4 o'clock. I don't think it's the cold that's keeping me up, but I've definitely been warmer. It's cold out. I'm kind of, just the fact that I'm feeling a little chilly, it's making me worry about Layla, but I got her all bundled up. She's doing just fine. Anyways, I'll check back in when there's some daylight. It's 8:20. Layla, is you ready to get up? It's a cold morning. Come here. Come here. Stinker. You stinky girl. Alright, getting up. I did not want to get out of that sleeping bag. Layla's been trying to get up for hours now. Since 6 a.m. Oh. It's a cold, kind of spooky, foggy morning down here on the water. gonna eat some breakfast. What are you doing? What are you doing? Is you eating grass? But yeah, I'm sure it'll warm up a solid 10 degrees here in the next hour or two. I'm just trying to kind of move around to stay warm. It's frosty out here. That's some frosty foliage. Yeah, that's about as cold as I think I could handle in that 0-degree sleeping bag. I wasn't shivering, but I was a little tense, kind of wanting to ball up inside my sleeping bag. The thing is with these bags is if you pull them tight, you know, I would bend my knees up, and that would cause me to kind of stretch the bag out, and it kind of flattens out your insulation. So like if your butt is pressed against the back, or like your knees are pressed into it, those spots where you're flattening out your insulation, you can kind of start to feel the cold through it. So like I was feeling it on my butt and my back a little bit, and I was just having to make sure. And the best thing you can do to stay warm is just lay flat on your back like you're in a coffin, and keep all that down nice and lofty and insulating. And then once I woke up early and was feeling the cold, I was worried about Layla. She seemed fine though. She had more layers than I did. I'd wake up and I'd reach my hand in there and get underneath everything and feel, just to make sure her body felt warm. She felt toasty. She was chilling. Me, on the other hand, I was a little chilly. I think the hot tent will be in order moving forward. I did sleep fine though. I didn't want to get out of bed until the sun was up and warming up, but Layla was chasing chipmunks this morning. She's all... What are you doing over there, Layla? Is you all spunky in the morning? Is you spunky morning puppers? What are you doing? What is it? Is it Chippy? Is it Chippy? What are you doing? Layla's just up doing parkour. What are you doing, Layla? Parkour. But yeah, and then again this morning, I'm laying in bed and heard some animal rustling, and she just shot out of bed and went and jumped out there again. What are you doing, Layla? What are you doing? Parkour. 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 Layla, you doing parkour? What are you doing, Layla? Layla, what are you doing? You a parkour puppy, Layla? Parkour. Yes. She's always frisky in the mornings. She's frisky. She's all riled up. Yeah. I got some pancake batter for this morning. And then I got a few pieces of bacon. And unfortunately, you know how I was saying everything was going so perfectly, and everything came together just the way I imagined it. I woke up to some devastating news this morning. I forgot my orange juice. Dang it! Oh, that just... I'm not even exaggerating on how badly that grinds my gears. There's nothing better than pancakes, bacon, and orange juice. And I forgot the orange juice, Layla. I guess water is fine. There's really nothing like washing down that salty bacon with the swig of OJ. Well, first order of business, I think I'll get some coffee going. Layla wants her breakfast. Yes, she does. I want some water. Alright, my turn. You know, I thought this is a lid for this mug, and I thought it'd be useless. But I can make my pancake batter in it. That'll work. Set that aside. You smelling that bacon? You're gonna get some, don't worry. Oh, that's so good. That's some good coffee. Can you hear her? Unbelievable. I just gave you breakfast. Bacon's getting close. Okay. I get the hair out of it. Yeah. That's nice. Gonna mix up my pancake batter. I think I got a half a cup of batter here. looks pretty good to me. Got some leftover bacon grease and bacon bits in there for a savory pancake. That's a lot of butter. But who doesn't like a buttery pancake? Layla's very demanding when we're out here camping. I don't know what it is. She just feels entitled to everything. What? What? Are you? Ugh, that was not good. Ugh. Ugh. Pancake batter, not like cake batter. Don't like that. You're being naughty and stingy. This is my breakfast. You had yours. What? I'm gonna give you some if you would wait. I don't know if I just go for like the little flipperoonie. Ah, that seems so risky. Oh, baby. Really? Layla, that is enough. Oh, that's a beautiful pancake. A little bit of butter, as if it didn't already soak up enough. The final touch. Some maple syrup. That butter. You know, a spork isn't the greatest for eating a pancake. Well, there's hair on this bacon, so here you go, Layla. Chop. There's hair on all the bacon. When the sun's coming up, it's going to start warming up. A little more syrup. Yeah. I'm so bummed about not having orange juice right now. Oh man, it would be so good. The perfect breakfast has the holy trinity of liquids: coffee, water, and orange juice. Oh yeah. That pancake is so good. There's so much hair on the bacon. I don't know why. There's Layla hair all over it. So you did all that whining for nothing. Oh yeah. Oh. I gotta warm this coffee back up. Just a little warm up on the coffee. That sun's peeking through over there. I think by the time I'm packed up and getting out of here, it'll be just perfect timing to shed this layer and get on out of here. Oh, that was a fun trip. I really enjoyed that shelter. Nice little steamy cup of joe. This might be one of the better tasting cups of black coffee I've ever had. I don't usually like it black, but it's not that I don't like it. I would rather just sweeten it up a little bit with some creamer. But this is some freshly ground beans from my espresso machine. I just ground some beans that I normally would use to make a shot with and threw them into a bag, and they're super smooth. It's really not bitter at all. Where are you going? It is time to clean up. ready? Let's go. Oh, sun's shining now. Feels good. It's really frosty up here. There's no tree cover to keep the dew off. It was cold. It was a brisk morning, that's for sure. So I guess I'll let you guys know. I didn't really want to mention it, but I guess if you don't mention it, people are never going to do it. But I got channel memberships. You don't really get anything other than a cute little Layla badge next to your name when you comment, but it's $2 a month. I think you can offer tiers. You can offer more if you want it. I don't know what it would be. Maybe down the line I'll figure out something, get some exclusive content or something. I don't know. For now it's just a cute little Layla badge next to your name. $2 a month if you want to support the channel. It'd be a big help, but if you don't want to, that's fine too. I don't like asking for handouts, but it's there if that's what people want to do. That's pretty awesome of you. One thing you can do to support the channel that doesn't cost you anything is just liking and subscribing, and share the video with friends and family if you think it's something they might like to watch. And yeah, that's free. It doesn't cost nothing. I think Layla was debating doing a little cold plunge there. She looked like she was about to lay down and decided against it. I bet that water's pretty chilly. Got all the mud off her feet though. We are almost out of here. Probably a quarter mile left. Better late than never.